Hi there! I know I promised to make a catch up, but I actually didn't. But I'm busy with work, and also it's a special time right now, and it's a bit difficult for me to plan how I'm gonna feel. So I'm just, I took some time off YouTube and I'm back now. I was gone for a good few months, and the reason is that I'm pregnant. And while somehow internet painted pregnancy to be this magical and wonderful time, for me, it just isn't. It's the worst time of my life. I have been severely sick. I am now few months pregnant and I lost weight. I didn't put on any weight. I will make a separate video about like my pregnancy and the symptoms I have and what I did to help them, and like my pregnancy journey and my doctor experience. This is not a video for this. Here I just want to like touch upon why I've been away, what changed, what updates I have, and I have quite a few actually. Baby is just update number one. So the past few months I've been severely sick. I was off work for I think 5 weeks for different reasons. One is like directly pregnancy related. The second reason, because I was on two different sick notes. The second sick note I got for something that was caused by my pregnancy being so severe, but not directly connected to my pregnancy. And actually, I returned to work. Today's Tuesday, so not yesterday, but like last Monday. And Friday, before that Monday, my doctor wanted to give me another sick note, and I was like, please no, because I can't take it. I'm not very good of like mentally, when I don't have a structure, when I wake up and I have no plan for the day. And I think I could never be self-employed because of that. Or if I am self-employed, I need to have employees like I had in China, where there is someone, like I had an office in China, people would come, and like that was my routine. I knew when they will arrive, I knew what we're gonna do. I can do that. But when I wake up and there is nothing to do, that's not good for me. So I'm very happy to be back at work. It was very tough in the beginning to return because I couldn't sit properly. So I was like, the first 2 days, I was actually sitting and then laying down. And then if someone called me, I would be like, wait, I'm gonna go lie down on the sofa because my back is hurting. And I managed. Now I can sit for like 4 or 5 hours before I need to lie down. So it's way better. Also, I had a severe nausea. And finally, after like trying different pills, I found what works for me. And now it's a bit funny because in Germany, they don't want to give me more than one box of this medication. And then when I finish the box, I can call again. So I have to call them every Monday and every Thursday, because that's how long the pills last. If I call on Monday, they last until Thursday. Then when I call on Thursday, they will last until like Monday, Tuesday. Then I have to call again and again. And actually last Thursday I didn't call. And I was suffering so bad on the weekend. I would like wake up. On Saturday I woke up at like 2:30 in the morning, and I was just vomiting throughout the whole night. I didn't sleep at all that night. The next night was the same. Then on Monday I had to go back to work, and I like got the pills. I had to drive to apotheke. I like took the pills immediately, and I was still vomiting on Monday. But then today is Tuesday and I'm feeling better. And I'm happier. And also my energy, because of the vomiting, like I don't vomit everything I eat anymore. It's back to being okay, I would say. Even though I take the pills, I still do vomit. It's just not like before, like without the pills, I vomit every half an hour and at night. With the pills, there is a day where I am okay. And there is a day when it's like 5 times, but it's only 5 times. And I never actually knew that pregnancy can be so severe and that someone can have it this bad. But I heard recently, because I was like, why is it that I have it so hard and other people don't? And I checked. So one of the reasons is like genetics. And I asked my mom, and she did vomit up until fifth month in all of her pregnancies. So that's one reason. A second reason is when you have motion sickness, you are also more likely to have morning sickness. By the way, morning sickness is the worst word for it because it's not morning. You vomit from a morning throughout the day, and even you wake up at night to vomit. So how is it a morning sickness? Why is it not called like hormonal sickness or pregnancy sickness or I don't know, maternity sickness, something like this? Definitely not a morning sickness. And the second reason was like motion sickness. If you have motion sickness, apparently then you are also more likely to have this morning sickness. And I have a very bad motion sickness. Like if I look at my phone in the car, or if I drink coffee before a car ride, I will be vomiting, or like at least I will feel unwell. And one time, me and my friend Nico went to Dome in Hamburg, which is like a theme park that is seasonal, they set it up. And I went on one ride. And I was vomiting. The moment we got down off the ride, for like 2 days, I was vomiting 2 days straight. I'm not joking. My boyfriend was like worried. But I just know that I can't do any rides at the theme park. And apparently I can't also do pregnancy because I'm not doing so well. So actually today I wanted to tell you like first why I was away. I made notes. Second, I wanted to tell you about the wedding. Then I want to tell you something about the house. And then I want to tell you about like my plans for the future. So just a general catch up so that my videos that I post on YouTube from now on regularly will make more sense. Because I do plan to like return to normal life. I haven't left my house for like 2 months, so there was also no content to be made, and I was so unwell and so sick. My boyfriend took 1 week off just to take care of me, and yeah, that tells you something, right? Like I wasn't able to like leave bed or eat or function. It was really terrible, and I'm glad this is past. And now it's up and down. Right now it's up. Today's up. Yesterday and the weekend was down. But I guess, yeah, we will see how it goes. Wedding. I actually made my pregnancy announcement on Instagram saying that we call off the wedding. And as a reason, I gave that I'm feeling so unwell. And actually, I got a little bit of hate for that. Like, oh, how can you like... Why would you lie? Why are you lying in your videos? You're making like an announcement about something positive like pregnancy, but you made it so negative, and people would be like worried about you being sick. And I'm like, I didn't lie. Every single word there is true. Like that's how I felt. Like the doctors didn't know when I will get better, and I went to multiple doctors. If you watch this again, knowing that every word is true, you can understand why. But many people are like, oh, I'm gonna unfollow you because you delivered such a good news in such a bad way. And I'm like, no, it's my way to say it. I thought it was hilarious. Yeah, and I was planning to do it. I knew that I can't go and make an aesthetic video like all the other people, like walking around hills and then you turn around and you have a belly. No, I couldn't do that. I was bedridden. I could only sit and talk, and I didn't want to sit and be like, hi, I'm pregnant. I wanted to I somehow wanted to make a twist, and I also, it's true, like there will be no wedding. We are not planning a wedding. We don't even know if we still want to get married, we are still, it's actually a topic in our house for different reasons. One of them is financial. It's very complicated in Germany, but basically we have to decide like who will take the parental leave. It's called Elternzeit in Germany, and we have to divide the Elternzeit between the two of us. You have 3 years to divide between the parents, and we have to see how. But if I take most of the parental leave, it would make sense for me to earn as much as possible in the time before, and if we get married, then also financially for my partner makes sense to change the tax class, and then my net salary would be even lower, because in Germany the person who earns more and the person who earns less in Germany, when they get married, the person who earns more earns even more, and the person who earns less earns even less. And then as a couple we have more money, but separately I would have less, and then my Elterngeld would be lower, which makes no sense for me now. So yeah, we are talking about it, wedding for sure not, marriage, to be honest, I've been so unwell, I don't even want to think about it, I want to think about the baby, I want to think about, there is another thing I want to tell you, I'll tell you in a second, but somehow I don't feel like I have the capacity to like plan a wedding, or even to go to some amt and ask them for some documents or request, or have stress, I don't want to have any stress. So I think we will leave the topic. Maybe we can sort it out later. Maybe we can do it when I'm on Mutterschutz. So in Germany, before you give birth, you have this 6 weeks before giving birth and 8 weeks after. So 6 weeks before, you're like not working, and maybe this would be the time for me to think about it, And the second reason, actually, why we don't want to think about getting married now is because we have a house that we have to worry about. We were looking for a house for so long, like, I don't know, for a year, I think at least a year, and we couldn't find one. And actually, when I got pregnant, I was stressing. I was like, oh no, we're gonna have a baby. I don't know if I told you before, but like, I'm living on the first floor right now. We are renting a house. Someone else is renting the bottom of the house. We are renting the top of the house. And with a baby, it would be just terrible to like always have to go up the stairs. And I was telling my partner that I think we should really move before we have the baby. And then we were looking for a house, we couldn't find one, and then I got pregnant, and and then we had pressure, and finally we found a house, and I'm really happy. I can make a separate a separate video about it, but we are very happy with the house. And my cousin, who currently lives near Hamburg, and his wife, they will move to this house with us. We will, because this house has 3 floors, the bottom floor we wanted to rent, and we told them, and they want to rent it from us. So we are very happy, because we will like live with the family, and I'm just so excited to like raise my baby with family around, and maybe in the future they will want to have babies, and then they can grow up together. And I'm just so excited that we were planning to buy a house and we just couldn't, and now we finally found something that we both like, and it was just perfect. We just walked in, and actually I wasn't feeling good that day, and I was like, I really don't want to go there, I think you should go alone. And then he wanted to cancel. I was like, fine, I will. Like, he wanted to cancel with the makler and say like, we are not going, and I was like, fine, let's just go and get it out of the way. And it was my house, I'm in love. Yeah, so lots of things. If you have any follow-up questions, please write in the comments, and I'll make a video about it. And also wanted to talk about like my current plans. So now we already know the sex of the baby. We found out last Sunday. I vlogged everything, and I'm so excited to like share it. But yes, so we found out, and I want to make a bit more vlogs from things like this. And I vlogged the pregnancy review. no, the gender reveal, and I was like, I can't post it because on YouTube I didn't even announce I'm pregnant, so I have to make this video first before posting, and then I want to vlog some things like house renovations and baby stuff, related stuff, and actually me and my partner, we have an anniversary. Is it today? No. So our anniversary is on the, I actually don't want to say when, but it's soon. And then we agreed that we don't like that date and we wanted to change it to 9th of September because it's easy to remember, 9/9. But then we ended up remembering the other date and yeah. Anyway, I wasn't feeling good, so we decided not to go anywhere. Like every year we travel. So the first year of our anniversary we went, I bought tickets to Amsterdam. Second year he bought tickets to Rügen and like booked a hotel. We actually went by car, no tickets. And now it was my turn. Actually, it wasn't like turns. We just agreed now. I was like, okay, let me do it this time. Then we can do it in turns. So now from this year, we are gonna take turns. And I was like, okay, I can't fly. I don't feel good enough. I can't be in the car for too long. What can we do? And then I found a hotel, like a spa hotel next to Hamburg, like 1 hour from where we are. So maybe 40 minutes from Hamburg city center. It's a spa hotel with like very nice pool and spa treatments, and it's beautiful outside and around, and we can take a dog. I had to pay 40 euro extra for a dog, 40, but I did it anyway, and I booked it, and I'm excited. I'm so excited. I want to have a break, you know, and yeah, next year he can book something. And I want to vlog that too. I think he came back home. I have to finish. Hi baby. I'm recording. Can you like give me 5 minutes? I will just wrap it up, okay?
Should it be outside?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay, danke. Yeah, so this time I will book something, the next time he will book something. Also on the weekend where we go away, I am going to try a massage place in Hamburg. I ordered like a prenatal massage. So I'm very excited. I wanted to find like a place where I can get a nice massage in Hamburg, and I don't know, somehow nobody recommended anything. If you have some recommendation, please give. But this place approached me and I was like, yeah, I think I can do it. Yeah, actually, I don't know why I told him it's gonna be 5 minutes, because I ran out of topics to talk about. I think I touched upon everything I wanted to talk about. I wanted to give you some hope for the future, that there will be vlogs and there will be lots happening, you know. Today also I booked tickets for my mom. She will come to Hamburg for a whole entire month when the baby is born. I bought her tickets today. We were booking. Yeah, so there is just so much going on, and I feel good enough to like talk about it and yeah, and share it with you. So I'm super excited. Also, I did receive some questions from Instagram that I should include in this video. But the problem is that the questions I received, one second, let me have a look. I have them here. Oh no, I thought I can read them from my computer. I turned it on so I can read them, but I can't. But anyway, the questions were basically like either pregnancy related or like general questions. That my idea for the questions on Instagram was like, ask me something that I can like make a catch-up video about, you know, like, I don't know, how have you been feeling, or what did the doctor say? And the questions I asked were like, what tea were you drinking to get pregnant? Or is it safe to be with the cat when you're pregnant? Or how do you manage content and work? And these are not the catch-up questions. Catch-up questions, I was hoping for like ask me about what's been going on with me now. And since I haven't received a single catch-up question, I wanted to check if there may be something now, because I've been talking for 20 minutes. Maybe there came catch-up questions I didn't see. But let's assume I didn't receive any, and I'm just gonna wrap it here. I will make a separate video about my pregnancy. Then I can answer all the whatever questions, cat questions, and yeah. Thank you for being with me, and thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.